one last time, Donaldson.
This is Making the Merge.
We can very well win this day.
I'm a dog person now.
I'm making the merge, baby.
Your dog was sick. I say, I'm coming over.
You know, I cracked open a coconut and they didn't cheer for me.
You're either in Survivor or you're not. Making the merge.
It's not about $1 million. All I want to do is win 1 million hearts.
Hearts. Welcome to Making the Merge. My name is PD. Brand, hit my theme song. You see season 50 Party Girl right there?
Oh.
That's right. The Blood Moon is no match for Team PD. I've got Aubrey. I've got Sari. I've got Stephanie. I've got Devins. I've got Dee. And I've got Jonathan. Season 50 Party Girl.
3, 6, 5, go. 3, 6, 5, go. 3, 6, 5, go.
There's like an 80% chance that you can't hear anything you said over that music. It was so loud.
I'll fix it in post.
It was.
Well, just to cover our bases here, that was PD, and he has Aubrey, Cerise,
I
Stephanie.
said
Rick.
I would fix it in post if they couldn't hear me.
I'm just saving you some headache. I'm just saving you a headache.
Season
man.
50 Party Girl.
My name's Chase, and I have Christian and Coach.
I'm Bran, and I have Emily, Joe, Tiff, Chrissy.
I'm Jonathan, and I have an emotional breakdown. No, I have two fellas just hanging out on an island together right now, Ozzy and Rizzo. I've got
That's
only
crazy.
double Z's.
It's crazy that your two players remaining are the two people on exile.
That's crazy. I mean, it worked.
Also
in
crazy
some-
how you went in one night from doing pretty good to down at the bottom with me. We
Yeah.
both only have two players left.
It's unfair. This isn't. Life is unfair, as the theme song of
Life
Malcolm in the
is
Middle was.
unfair.
Dude, Malcolm in the Middle's back.
Yeah, it is, and that's what we're talking about today instead of Survivor.
We're all definitely gonna watch it.
We're only watching.
You're not the boss of me now.
We're only talking about the reboot of Malcolm in the Middle and the reboot of Scrubs. That's all we're talking about. This
That's all we're doing.
episode.
Well, we do have something else to talk about. I shipped something to Jordan's house.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Was it a
you
couple
did.
extra players? Because I think he's going to need them.
No, PD shipped me some beautiful Mexican candy to see, I guess, what my thoughts were. But not only did he ship me one Mexican candy serving, he shipped me 12, a whole pack of them. So now they're just in my cabinet. And
And you recorded yourself trying it for the first time. And we're going to put that up over on our Patreon.
yeah, I tried it for the first time. I was thoroughly confused by the whole mechanism of the candy at first, because I was like, surely
It was
surely
like
this is not
watching.
how you
It was
eat
like watching an orangutan try to figure out how to open a jar of pickles.
Yeah.
They get it eventually.
Except I was trying to figure out how to suck candy out of a weird device. So
Yes.
You didn't find the texture to be odd?
Not really. See, y'all.
you're odd.
Okay, I liked it. I really liked the candy. I liked the flavor
Thank
of
you.
it. The texture didn't bother me at all. The only thing that did slightly bother me was how that was delivered to me, which was through sucking a strange device. I don't know.
I hate when I have to suck something strange.
Yeah. Don't we all? And so I was happy with how it tasted. I thought it was awesome. But I haven't eaten much candy here recently, so maybe it's like I was in a deprived state.
They do make you work for it. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like a little workout.
You burn more calories than you're taking in.
Yeah. And I got to tell you guys, out of the 12-pack, I've eeten 3.
Wow. Yeah, we can tell.
I wasn't just going for one and trying. I was like, I've got them. I'm gonna eat them. So
Hey,
That's right.
There's only 90 calories in one of those tubes.
I was a little
Interesting.
surprised by that. Yeah,
It's 'cause
but
it's not
I
very
like the
sweet.
spice. It's very tangy. It's tangy and has just a slight kick of chili powder. So
Yeah, so you know how there used to be the Bachman-Wright alliance, and then that folded. but it's back on and it's renamed the Pelo and Pelo Rico Alliance. Me and Jonathan.
Yeah. It's just the two of us, or the dose of us.
Just the two
The
of
two
us.
Pelo and Pelo Rico enjoyers on the pod.
Candy, just
Yeah.
the two of us.
I was a little surprised that Chase and Brand didn't like it. I didn't think it was this polarizing flavor.
You know what I
So,
think it is, Jonathan? I
gross.
think it just speaks to how me and you, we're more open to other cultures and other ideas.
Yeah. Yep. That's
Can
right.
I offer a trade?
Like a draft, team trade?
Yeah.
Like a
I'm
making the
done with
merge
candy.
trade?
Can I offer a trade?
What would you like to
All
trade?
right,
What are
Let's
the
hear them
terms?
out. Let's hear them out.
PD, I would like to trade for Aubrey.
Not negotiable. She's my number
PD
one.
loves Aubrey.
I've had to defend her against
I know,
these slew of
and
attacks.
I have come around. I think Aubrey's going to win this season.
Who would you be willing to give up?
My entire team.
Really?
entire
For
team.
Aubrey? That's how confident you are in Aubrey?
I will give you.
Wow.
I mean, I'd like to hold on to Emily. I'll be honest with you, but I would be definitely willing to trade Joe. Please take him. Tiff, I'm tired of hearing from her, and then Chrissy. Had a good episode, but I'm willing to definitely trade Chrissy, Tiff, and Joe.
I don't foresee that happening.
Yeah, I
foresee
can't let go of Aubrey after I've had to sit here and defend her week after week.
Since when are we allowing trades?
We're
to
not.
Even be
We're
on the
not. But I
table?
wanted
That's
to hear
not-
why. That's what.
Well, we've never said trades aren't allowed.
I would be willing to trade Coach for Ozzy.
Oh, that's interesting.
There's a world where that I would allow that, but I don't think either of them are necessarily winning this game.
Right. I mean, at this point, me and Jonathan, we're just playing around. We're not even
Yeah.
in the. It's like if this is March Madness, we were out. We busted round one. Now we're just hanging out, getting some reps in.
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Aubrey is going to remain a journey. Aubrey, I said week after week, she wants to be there. Now you guys see it. She does want to be there.
This is my feeling on this. I believe that the Nerd Alliance of Aubrey, Christian, Devins, Emily is strong.
Except for
Is
Emily.
it? Well, is it because they made a alliance pregame? Maybe, but I believe that they are very strong, and I believe of the four of them, Aubrey's the most likely to make it to the end and win.
Interesting.
We're moving. We're grooving.
We're moving. We're grooving.
What's that sound? You guys hear that?
A crack.
That's the sound
Can
of
we
a
open it?
coconut.
Guys, I just strolled into the coconut field
Yes.
and I picked up a coconut.
Yeah.
Crack it open.
Let's crack
Let's do
open this
something.
coconut that I just picked up in the coconut field.
I don't know how to make a crack.
But only for an hour, and then Trump's going to talk.
Yeah, we are going to be taking a break, a 20-minute break in the middle of this podcast. We're going to let JD Vance just kind of talk for a little bit. Brain, are you wearing glasses?
I am.
Are these new?
These are, they don't have lenses in them.
Oh,
I
they're
didn't
blue
notice
light
that.
glasses?
Yeah, just kind of like, sometimes I like to put them on.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so sorry for calling it out like that.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
I like to put
I
on
can't even.
sunglasses.
I can only see PD today remotely. So
Why can't you
I don't
see
even
us?
know if Brand could be wearing a whole clown outfit.
Can
There
you
he
see
is.
Brand now.
I can see him now. Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
I am wearing a clown outfit. That's true.
All Jonathan can see is the season 50 party girl.
Fine.
Thank you.
See, PD, before we jump into this, I need to give you a little intel on how life works. When you
What?
when you are arrogant and cocky, it's usually charming and fun. But when you haven't lost a player yet and you actually are crushing, it just makes you very unlikable.
Season 50 party girl. That's why I'm leaning into it. I got to enjoy this while it lasts, baby. Woo! 50 party girl.
Jonathan, I want to ask you to try your best to make a song as chaotic as like just try.
It's easy. You just drag samples in that you haven't listened to into
I want, but
a couple of layers.
Are
But
you
that works.
Hold on. Are you implying that the 365 remix featuring Shy Girl is just randomly thrown together?
Look, tell you what.
Single-handedly make me
Wow.
hate Charlie XCX.
While this is happening, I'll build one. And by the end of the
I need
episode,
that
we're gonna
sound.
have we're gonna have something. We're gonna have
Blood
Season
moon.
50, party girl. Papa
It's a
Dad.
blood moon.
Okay. Are we going to crack?
Yeah, go ahead. Start
Is the
talking,
coconut
PD.
cracked? The sixth coconut of the season begins with a distraught Jandre the Giant. Jandre, for the first time in his Survivor career, has been blindsided. And he wants to work with Camilla and Dean, even though they left him out of the vote. What's that? A boat is coming, everybody. There's a boat coming. Great contribution, Bran.
Thank you. Worked on that all night.
A boat arrives at each tribe with a note. And it says, it's day 12 and the game has changed. Drop your buffs. We're making the merge.
We did it! We did it!
Oh, Train is back. You know it's the merge when
The
Train.
merge train,
when
baby.
Train
I
is
forgot
here.
about that. Oh man!
So tell me when you drop your buffs in Fiji.
Give me a Hey Soul Sister. I'm going to do it one more time. So there's a boat that pulls up to each tribe, and there's a mysterious person on the boat with a mysterious note, and he hands it to him. And
say?
guys, it's day 12 and the game has changed. We're making the merge.
No way!
Very good.
Still just
Wait,
as
so
funny
did we
as
just
the
do
day
that
it got
twice
here.
because it's funny, or are you going to cut the first one?
No, we're going to use them both.
Okay,
I just
good,
wanted
good.
to have Hey Soul Sister too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be playing Train all throughout the episode.
Yeah, so it's a thing. If you're new to making the merge, if this is your first season, we play Train songs at the merge. How that came about, I don't know why. I think
so
you just
last
did it
year-
randomly.
Last year, I was just kind of in my own little world, and I was thinking about Train. And then it coincided with you explaining that the merge had just happened, and it was just a happy little accident.
Okay.
It's the Bob Ross.
And now it's a
bits.
happy little tradition.
Mm-hmm.
Train at the merge. So not only is it the merge, we got a Tiff confessional. It's Tiffy time.
What?
It's Tiffy time.
So we got Tiff saying, this is what we've been waiting for. Let's go. Not much there, but she got a confessional, so I wanted to highlight it.
It's Tiffy time.
But it's important to note that this is the first of 5 confessionals she gets in this episode.
Yes.
Oh, we are so back, baby. Come on.
Yeah.
Come
It's
on.
merge time, and it's Tiffy time.
Oh, I swear to Tiff, she's the best. That's it.
So on Vatu, before all the tribes come together, Oscar wants to take a moment and build trust with Emily and Christian, and he tells them he has an idol.
Oh.
But what's so funny about this is he really plays it up. He's like, I've got an idol. And then we get the most chaotic thing of all time. And then we get another confession from Oz, and he goes, why does everyone know about my idol?
And
Just
I don't
trace
think
it back, man. Trace it back.
I don't think it was Emily's fault this time. So now all 17 people are on the same beach. It's the largest merge in history. I love my theme song. Christian, one of the people who is making the merge, the Making the Merge podcast.
That's the name of our show.
It is the name of our
They
show.
said it.
Oh, I love merge
Ooh,
week.
Little trivia for the people listening at home. Out of the 4 hosts, Jonathan, Brand, PD, and myself, which of us coined the name of the show Making the Merge?
It wasn't me.
I'll reveal it at the end of the episode if I don't forget.
Could you reveal it? Because I don't remember either.
Well, that's a hint. Jonathan doesn't remember.
And Bran wasn't here.
Okay, it's down to 2.
I was alive though.
I think I did it, but I don't know.
It was me.
Oh, really?
I came up with it, guys.
we got it out
Always
of him.
trying to take that from me. Come on, guys.
I bet I did.
Well,
We should have guessed Chase.
Yeah.
He brought it up. He's like, hey, Chase is like, which genius?
Hey,
came up
which
with-
awesome host came up with the sick name for this show?
I'll give you a hint.
I'll give you a hint.
Well,
It was me.
2 years ago, the podcast game changed. Chase said we're making the merge.
It started off as an Instagram page.
That's right. Yeah, so Christian was one of the people in the largest merge in history, and he was having quite the wonderful time on the beach. He said, "Hey, coach, nice to meet you. Chrissy, you almost won. Jonathan Young, the man is large. Did you know this? He's a large man. I'm talking to Colby. Look at me, Mom." But he was most excited to see his captain, Rick Devens.
Yeah, very excited. Very excited. I did get a kick out of Christian like helping people off the boat. Like of all of the people on this season of Survivor that I would want to help me on a boat off a boat, a Christian would be so low on that list of people.
Yeah.
Christian.
Like he almost like was pushing people down. They're like, I can help you. No, I can't. I can't do it. I'm a little fella.
The little fella is excited to see Captain Rick. Captain Rick, who is taking credit for sending Aubrey the Billie Eilish boomerang idol when it was in fact Christian who did so. And then Genevieve is sitting with Cirie, and Genevieve asks Cirie, "Do you know what the deal with Aubrey is?" And Cirie replies, "I hear she has some kind of an idol." And Genevieve, upon hearing this news, is feeling jubilant, guiltless, and a little mischievous.
That's the new Live, Laugh, Love.
Jubilant, guiltless, and mischievous?
Yeah, put it on a throw pillow, Hobby Lobby. Stat.
Genevieve tells the information to several people. The word is out. Everybody knows about Aubrey's idol. And Aubrey knows that everybody knows because Cirie told Aubrey as well. And they think it was Devens who gave it to her.
The way that they showed the chaos of everyone talking to each other, immediately sharing information across all of these people, it was so cool.
Yeah, because Genevieve then tells Ozzy that she gave him the boomerang idol. And then Genevieve does not tell anybody that she gave Rizzo the boomerang idol.
Including Rizzo, who walks up to her.
That was pretty interesting.
Rizzo walks up to her and goes, "Yeah, I've got an idol. You're the one that gave it to me?" And she goes, "No." And he goes, "Ah, shit, I shouldn't have told you."
I'm a little surprised she didn't say anything, but I guess
It's
she
very
didn't want
smart.
people to think that she had found two already. And
Well, Jonathan, if you remember, the reason behind it is because if the boomerang idol gets back to her, if Rizzo goes home, she wanted to make sure she had a secret idol that no one knew about.
yeah.
Good
That makes
gameplay
sense.
from Genevieve. I think she could go the distance.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. She's found two idols. She's found two idols. It's her
There's
odds are
no
looking
way
so
she's
good.
going home and
There's
breaking
no way.
Jonathan's heart.
Do y'all remember when people thought Colby had spoiled the season because of a comment on Instagram that he made about Genevieve and how he said we weren't ready for the slaughter that was going to come?
And I mean, to be fair, she was playing hard and she was playing devishly. Is that a word? Devishly?
I think she
Like
was
Devilishly?
Like about like Rick Devens.
Yeah, she was playing Devins.
Deviously.
Deviously, yeah.
If I had to describe how Genevieve was playing, I would say jubilant, guiltless, and a little mischievous.
I was talking to Elizabeth this morning, and I said, I really got to get my life together. I got to stop looking like an idiot on the internet. And then I proceed to say devishly. Devishly.
Devishly.
Hey, I think you're doing a great job on the internet.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
You're doing great, Chase.
You came up with making the merge.
Yeah, I
don't know if you-
did.
Hey guys, which of the four hosts came up with the name Making the Merge? I'll give you a hint. It wasn't Chase.
Ooh, okay. I got a new one. I got a new
Okay.
trivia. We're never going to get through this episode. I've got a new trivia.
You're the one with the time deadline.
Yeah, I know. I'm irresponsible. There are four hosts. Which of us introduced the most influx of money to the podcast? I'll give you a hint. Me and PD are not good at doing that.
Neither is Jonathan.
Boom, it's Brand, the network.
Yeah. This show in its first season made nothing, and then we had to do taxes after we brought Bran in.
Yeah, we did.
You're welcome. 1099s.
1099.
You didn't even send us a 1099. It was a whole ordeal.
That's right, baby. But that's not my department.
So Ozzy is talking to Cirie. He's not happy about everybody knowing that he has the idol, but Cirie tells him only her and Rizzo know about the extra vote. Cirie says Ozzy and Rizzo share the same place in her heart, and she's in a poly relationship with Rizzo and Ozzy.
Cirie
cut
has-
out of left field, huh?
Dude, Cirie is so hip with the youth, dude. This is what makes her such a great player. When she was on Big Brother, she was able to relate with the young people so well because she's good with the lingo. She's good with what's happening in the time.
Is polyamory what's happening?
Poly is a term. I don't think poly was being thrown around. That's like a slang term for polyamory, right?
Yeah.
It's like a short and cool hip version of it.
Same. Yeah, we're talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
Right, but
Cerise's-
she's using
yeah.
the term, the slang. She's not using the full term, I think is what.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Chase's
trying to say.
point is.
Did I tell you about when my Instagram was taken over by polyamory?
What?
Yeah,
I guess you will now. What do
I
you
guess
mean?
I will. So here's
someone
what
hacked
happened.
it?
Me and Jonathan, we
Whoa.
Listen, honestly though, I feel that.
well,
between
I
you
kn-
two, I get it.
No, here's where I was going with that sentence. Me and Jonathan have very similar Instagram feeds in that it shows us terrible music. One time I was shown a video of a woman singing about polyamory, but it was a parody of All I Want for Christmas by Mariah Carey. And it was like the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
And you
so-
sent it to me.
Yeah, naturally, I watched it like 10 times. And then Instagram was like, oh, you love polyamory.
Was it like Polly want for Christmas?
I got 99 problems, and they're all my relationships.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
Did
going to
it?
find that video and I'm going to send it to the group chat later.
I can't
do.
wait.
Wait, what's that, guys?
Huh?
I don't know.
Is it train again?
It's another boat?
Oh no!
Another boat?
We got another boat. And wait, what is that? Another Tiff confessional?
What?
It's Tiffy time.
It's Tiffy time.
What is that?
That's from WWE wrestler Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, she's the one that coined the term "it's Tiffy time." I just kind of ripped that off.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Anyway, train.
This
We-
is not a boat.
We got a
Drives
comment
by.
earlier in the season that said this is the Gabon of Survivor podcasts.
Why? Because we're awesome.
Exactly.
And we're a really good entry point for new Survivor fans.
Yep. And I'm the sugar of making the merge, and Chase is Corinne.
Yeah.
See, okay, PD, this is gonna be one of those things where PD's rage baiting me, and it's gonna look like I'm over exaggerating because you guys don't know the context. At least once a week, PD will text me about how much he hates Corinne.
When I was watching Gabon, I had some very strong feelings about Sugar and Corinne.
Your dead dad's ashamed of you.
Okay, yeah. So we got a boat. we got
light Gabon humor.
a little Gabon
And they
in the
said
morning.
we don't know Survivor.
Yeah. Yeah, so another boat, another Tiff confessional. Tiff wanted a merge feast and was disappointed that it was just a dude with a note. Tiff reads the note, hit the drop again, Brian.
Oh, you want a Tiff time?
Yeah,
Okay,
Tiffy
sorry.
It's Tiffy time.
Are you saying you don't like my boat impression? Because that's
No,
how
I didn't say that. The note says that there's a twist hidden in the jungle that could change the game. Everybody starts freaking out. They're running all over the place to find it, except for two people. That would be Rizzo, who calmly walked around, and then Colby, who physically cannot run. Bran, who does end up finding it, and what is it that they find?
His name is OSCA. Oh, I don't know why I was spelling it. It's Oscar.
Oscar.
It's Oscar, everybody.
It's Aussie time.
Yes, and Oscar was thinking to himself, who should I invite? And when that posed to be too difficult of a question for Ozzy to answer on his own, he went to Sari.
Invite to where?
To Exile Island. Yes, I'm sorry. He had a tiny little note that says, you're going to exile, invite one person.
What's very funny is he called it right before he opened it.
We joked about it before he joked about it himself. Like in the Patreon
Yeah.
chat, people were like, "Oh, he's going to go to exile."
And then Ozzy goes, imagine I open it and I get sent to exile. Opens it, gets sent to exile.
Insane.
Yeah, so he had to go. He went to Sari, and they hashed it out together because you could either take somebody really close to you, or you could take somebody that you're not close to, or you
yes,
could take
yeah.
somebody in the middle, or take somebody that you would like to get close to.
Yeah.
That maybe would be helping drive the game. And Sari talked about how Rizzo's actually kind of this wild card here.
No one knows his game.
No one knows his game, but he seems to be, getting a really good alliance. I really trust him. I like him. Sari's kind of going to bat for Rizzo here. And everybody's surprised when Ozzy comes back and says, Rizzo, suit up. We're going.
And what they all don't know is that Sari wants the two people in her polycule to form a tighter relationship.
At exile. Here's one thing that I
Polycule,
thought.
I know the term polycule because of my Instagram feed being taken over by polyamory that one time.
Heck yeah, dude. You're hip with
How'd
the
you
times.
get out of it?
I started hitting not interested.
He got out of it by setting clear boundaries.
Yeah.
One thing that I thought was very interesting about this was Rizzo almost found the advantage, but he was too lazy to actually look. This is twice now this season that he's just chosen to not do anything.
In his defense, he did, not that he played really hard the first time, but he did just. Do this.
That's fair. Anyway, he walks right past the advantage because he's not paying attention, but it doesn't matter because he still ends up going to exile. It was almost like destiny. Like they tried their best for Rizzo, the Fijian gods, to get Rizzo to go to exile. It didn't work because he's lazy, but it still ended up with him there. I think that's really fun.
You remember that time, Chase, that you called Rizzo a challenge beast? And then ever since then, his entire identity has been that he's lazy.
Yeah, that was on me. Look, man, sometimes we just have to talk. We just have to talk.
We have to talk it out.
Yeah, and
we just have to talk.
We don't claim to be experts.
Just read a review.
Yeah, we're the Gabon. And on Gabon, they were not strategy experts.
No, they weren't.
Jonathan, if you were sent to exile, what would you do? Like, how would you fill the time? I'm just curious.
If I was sent to Exile Island, what would I do?
That was the question.
I'd probably meditate a little bit, and then I'd probably.
Are you a meditating person, or is that something you would start?
Well, I think I'd start it. I don't even know what I'd do. I'd just sit there, But I do think I'd make a mixtape if I had a laptop, and I think I'd call it Johnny CXC. Correct? That's
Johnny
In
CXC.
fact, why don't we just go ahead and play what Jonathan made?
Why not?
This is called
This is
Johnny.
what I would do on the island.
And this
Do
is.
you want to send it to me and I'll get it queued up here?
He did. It's
I
in our group chat.
texted it to you.
Okay, great.
fellas.
I can do this.
Okay, yeah.
I can do that.
I think it's a hit.
And just to set this up a little bit, so Jonathan thinks that he can make something as good as the 365 featuring Shy Girl remix just by randomly throwing in loops.
I believe in him because Jonathan is a phenomenal musician.
All right. Presenting the debut of Johnny CXC.
CXC.
That's one small step for man.
Jonathan nailed it. Nailed it first try, dude.
Wow. It's better than I thought it would be.
Nailed it.
Okay, so I have my own theme song, and Jonathan has his own theme song now. That's perfect. Also, Johnny CXC. Why don't we just call you Johnny Sexy?
Yeah, Johnny Sexy.
And also, Jordan, kudos to you for getting Chase to laugh at a little fart. That was
I stopped laughing once we got to that part. Yeah,
immediately.
Yeah. That ruined
Hey
my
guys,
fun.
can we do a tight 10 on the importance of normalizing pooping your pants? Real quick?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Literally because I knew it would bother. I knew it would bother him. So I put it in there twice. Once right before the drop and right after Neil
we heard
Armstrong.
it.
So.
Wow.
Yeah, that's good.
What were we talking about?
So Ozzy and Rizzo are on that exile vacation, and that brings us to challenge time with Chase.
I'm gonna try a new little intro because classic Chase. I do the everybody's favorite part of the episode. I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna do something a little different. It's challenge time. Before Jeff even
It's
explains
everybody's favorite part of the episode.
Before Jeff even explains the challenge, he goes into this epic monologue about the blood moon. Basically, he's saying that what's about to happen is extremely rare. We're eliminating 3 players tonight.
Oh, boy.
But in order to figure out who's going home, we got to play the immunity challenge. This is a Survivor classic. Everyone knows how this one works. Each player has to use their hands and arms to brace against 2 walls while their feet balance on very narrow footholds. At regular intervals, they will move down to a lower foothold, making it more difficult. But this is not individual immunity. Oh no. They are randomly divided into 3 groups of 5. The person who last... All right, you guys can do the rest of the challenge.
I gotta be honest, Chase, that's on me. I didn't think it would start playing immediately. I was trying to get it queued up, and I didn't. So that's on me. I'll take. Give me one pass. I won't do that again. I won't do that again.
The person who lasts the longest with they are randomly divided into 3 groups of 5. The person who lasts the longest with each group wins individual immunity. So that means that 3 people are safe tonight. 3 people are going home tonight. The team who holds on the longest gets a trip to the sanctuary where good things happen. And what do they get at the sanctuary, PD?
They get just a magnificent burger. More than just that. They have alcohol. I think they have
from
where?
From maybe some celery.
No, but from
maybe
where?
they have
where?
some
No, but where's all the
chicken
food from?
quesadillas. Oh, it's from Applebee's.
Guys, this is the breakdown of the 3 different teams. The purple team is Genevieve, Aubrey, Christian, Devins, and Joe. The blue team is Sari, Emily, Colby, Coach, and Dee. And the orange team is Jonathan, Stephanie, Tiff, Camilla, and Christy. The first one to drop in this...
Hold on. You said Christy.
Yeah.
Who's Christy?
Oh, Chrissy. I'm so sorry.
Christy is speaking.
She just doesn't matter to me or my life, so I can say whatever I want about her.
Can I ask you guys this? You see the new 3 tribes. I don't even know what you want to call them.
Teams. The new teams.
They're not tribes. They're teams.
Teams.
Because we're all one tribe now. We've merged.
The
we
dream
all know
teams.
that. Looking at those teams, how'd you feel? Taking into account your players, etc. How'd you feel?
Well, I don't have that many players, so it really didn't affect me much. Christian and Coach were on 2 separate teams, so I was at risk of losing at least one of them tonight.
I was concerned about Aubrey, and that was about it. Just looking at the teams.
Because Aubrey was with Genevieve, Christian, Devins, and Joe.
I
just
felt
Genevieve
really
being there.
bad when I saw what team Genevieve was on. Like, as soon as I saw it, I thought this might be a problem. Because everyone else kind of seems like they stick together a little better. Like, Genevieve has a hard time with that stuff, usually.
I cannot wait to talk about Genevieve later. Because, I mean, Jonathan must be so embarrassed. The first one to drop in this challenge is Emily. She didn't even make it to the second foothold. It was pretty embarrassing.
She was flipping out.
Wow.
Flipping embarrassing.
Speaking of flipping out, Devins and Jonathan drop, and then we watch Colby die. This was so funny, dude. I don't know.
Man.
I don't know what was funnier. The way he fell, the way that Emily goes, Colby! Or the way that he can't even speak when Jeff asks if he's okay.
Yeah.
He just stutters and then puts a thumb up.
Yeah. Hey, I've got the audio of him falling.
Oh, let's hear it. This is a good spot for me to talk about what I learned this morning. Mike Bloom posted a clip from his exit press with Colby. Dude, turns out that injury was way worse than what we realized. He was going to be medevaced.
I'm sure.
Whoa.
But he convinced Jeff and them to let him stay until Tribal so that he could be taken out with his torch. He didn't want to go out like that.
That reframes something later in the episode
Yes.
for me quite a bit.
It reframes a lot of this episode because it kind of makes it seem like there was no way that Colby wasn't going home.
But I do want to point out the episode that I wasn't on. That was the episode the episode of this podcast. I wasn't on any of the Survivor 50 episodes.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were. You're the big twist of this season.
Oh, yeah. I am the Blood Moon.
You're Mr. Beast.
What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Colby, he legitimately got concussed.
Yes, he did.
Sure. In that third episode.
We brought it up. I mean, he was knocked out legitimately.
But just like think about poor sweet Colby's journey here. Concussed, vote stricken, and then cut his foot off. Like
he didn't have a vote this whole game.
And
then I believe he tore ligaments in his foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would think he's not having a good time. Turns out, best time of his life being out there.
He was in an era of reflection, and we'll talk about that when we get to Tribal. It was a beautiful moment. But back to the challenge. After Colby dies, Sari drops, which means that for the blue team, it's Coach versus D.
Awesome. When I saw that, Coach versus D standoff.
Which D famously did really good in this challenge on her season.
Oh, I knew she was winning.
Coach do?
Jeff takes a moment to remind everyone about Coach's past with this challenge. It was so funny because he didn't have to bring it up.
It was sick, though.
Yeah, I do have that audio, too.
After that, we start losing people pretty quick. The transition to the last footstep. It's pretty
Foothold.
drastic. Foothold's pretty drastic. D wins for the blue team, so
Of
she's
course.
safe tonight. Christian wins for the purple team.
That was a shock.
Not really. He's a smaller guy.
Yeah. Who else was there?
On Christian's team is Genevieve, Aubrey, Christian, Devins, and Joe. I was surprised Genevieve didn't win it, honestly.
Yeah.
But
Christian, he had the small girl advantage.
Yeah.
and then Steph wins for the orange team. The orange team is going to Applebee's. Now, here's a little fun facts that we get from Jeff, which he doesn't usually do this, but this is Christian's second time winning individual immunity ever. This is Dee's fourth time winning individual immunity ever. And Stephanie's second time ever in 15 years.
Yeah.
Man.
Big.
This is the first time in this episode, it comes up a lot, where we learn a little bit kind of subtly about just like these people's relationship with the history of Survivor. And I got emotional every time. Like when Stephanie, even though Stephanie has, we know about Stephanie, I did get a little emotional seeing her be like really proud of winning individual immunity again when the last time was 15 years ago.
You know what made me a little emotional?
What's that?
Seeing how excited that Jonathan was for Applebee's.
Yeah, he's
sitting there.
John
He's-
Dre.
And they all sat like in their little nook, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And he like sits crisscross applesauce and starts banging on the side of the thing,
Which
like
couldn't
he's
have been helpful
like
for
he's-
his partner.
Like he's Donkey Kong over there, being like, "Give me Applebee's."
And I've been dealing with attacks on Aubrey's behalf. I've also been dealing with people trying to attack Stephanie, which I don't understand.
Why would they do that?
I see a strong woman succeeding in challenges,
But
and
why-
I just think it's a great thing.
Do you think Stephanie maybe did something that upset people? Do you think maybe that?
I think just being a strong, independent woman in today's world.
So just so we're on the record here, PD doesn't think Stephanie did anything wrong.
No, I think it's entirely misogynist, and anything who says anything bad about Stephanie is a misogynist. And that's what it is.
I'm actually shocked you're doubling down on this bit right now.
Hey, we're making Survivor great again. Stephanie,
Not a bit.
Stephanie,
He's
you
dead
see, like
serious.
this is why Stephanie is so great, because when Colby had his little injury moment, his foot falls, he goes, and he looked like he was going to die. Stephanie said, Colby, what if we inject bleach?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So she's
know
full
what'll
of
fix
Beautiful Stephanie.
I thought it was really awesome that Stephanie wins individual immunity, and then Trump had to show up and support her.
Yeah. He said, look,
That's my girl.
What
She
if
fell
Walk
a few
Down
times,
said-
but not when it counted.
War's not over yet.
She's just
But
like me.
also-
We've both won twice. We've won twice.
when I watched her make her way down the golden escalator in Palau.
Some say we should have won 3 times.
We've got our third Tiffany confessional.
You gotta be kidding me. Tiffany
That's
must
right.
be going home or
Tiffy
something.
time.
Tiff says it's
I
about
am
to be a
flying high.
Bran is high.
I thought it meant she was going home. I
Really?
was like,
I
they
did
haven't
too.
given
I
her
said that
any
in
confessionals. And then when she gets 5 in an episode,
I thought was that they were like, oh, Tiff goes home, but we haven't shown her enough, so we need to show her in this episode so that people care when she
You know
goes
what?
home.
This
agree,
is
Jonathan.
typical you guys. What? My girl Tiff is finally on TV, and you guys are like, oh, the only possible explanation for Tiff being on my TV screen this week is that she's going home. You dumb hicks.
Well, I knew for sure it was none of mine going home today.
it's very endearing how much you love Tiff. I love that.
It's
I love
Tiffy
that for you.
time.
Yep.
You called us hicks.
I'm sorry, that was too harsh. I apologize.
I haven't heard someone
okay.
be called a hick in a long
Because
time.
I didn't say that about Tiffany, so I'm not included in the podcast Hicks.
Yeah, that's our new alliance
and,
name.
like, let that be
Yeah, that's me
known.
and
That
Chase.
makes the trade that I'm offering pretty amazing. That's
true.
Like, you know how much I
Everybody
love
for Aubrey. So Tiff says it's about to be a bloodbath. Anyone making it
gonna
out
be Blood
here?
Moon.
Blood moon, bloodbath. Anybody making it out of here alive, it's a miracle, and I hope God's favorite makes it out of here alive. So Tiffany is God's favorite and Bran's favorite.
100%.
It's
100%.
Tiffy time.
I'm just listen.
It's Tiffy time.
Happy Easter.
I'm going to jump a little bit ahead because we're probably not going to bring it up later, but it's in regards to Tiffany. Tiffy at Tribal talks about playing Breath of the Wild and some other video games. Is that the first time, like, video games have been mentioned on Survivor since Kenny and Gabon?
Probably not. They have to have been brought up at some point. But
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
a
going to
good
go
point.
look
That's a fun little history lesson, though. Everybody
We've
let
been
us
bringing
know.
up Mario every week, so
no.
where did that come from?
Yeah, but in Rizzo...
Yeah, it just came from Rizzo sounding like him.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
All right, let's keep it moving. Let's check in with Mario and Oscar. So Ozzy's having a wonderful time on Exile. He's floating in the water. He's chilling. He's got a smile on his face. Ozzy, he was told by Suri to get good with Rizzo because of the three of them being in a polyamorous relationship. And Ozzy does get good with Rizzo. Because Rizzo tells Ozzy he has the third idol. Ozzy knew this already, but now Oscar feels like he can trust the RIZGOD, and this polycule alliance might go a long way in the game.
All right.
It's important to note, too, that since they're on Exile, they are immune from going home tonight. So it was like getting immunity.
Which they didn't tell us that.
No, they did not.
They just showed this scene, and then we just didn't hear from Ozzy or Rizzo again.
I think it was a fair assumption since it was an advantage.
That's one heck of an advantage.
They don't have to go home.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy.
It's an individual immunity item.
Here's the
essentially.
the advantage is you don't have to compete, and you also get immunity. Congratulations,
Dude, Ozzy rocked.
dude, and he loves Exile. You see him floating out there,
man. He was like, "This is awesome."
This is heaven.
So now it's Applebee's time. And if you had never eaten at Applebee's and you've only watched Survivor, you'd probably think this is the greatest restaurant of all time.
Right.
These people are just they're dying for Applebee's.
You would be right.
Yeah. It's a 5-star restaurant.
5 stars.
Wait, when was the last time y'all have eaten Applebee's?
Pretty recently. I
Really?
ate Applebee's. Yeah.
I haven't eaten Applebee's since season 46. For the finale, I went and got the Liz Burger.
Oh,
I get the
that's right.
classic combo, which they did have at the Sanctuary this episode. It's really good. The
I haven't
spinach dip.
eaten Applebee's since I was probably 8.
Here's some
Well,
insight.
you haven't eaten good in the neighborhood then since you were 8.
Yeah, dude.
And
Maybe it's my neighborhood. That's the problem.
Here's some insight on my childhood. We didn't go out to eat ever, but when we would for birthdays and stuff, it was at Applebee's. So I thought Applebee's was like fine
so
dining.
you would have had the same reaction Liz did.
Well, I'm older now. I'm aware of it that it's not that great, but I do like Applebee's.
Well, that's the thing that I think because Liz is a millionaire. It gave
We should have all known she wasn't when she had that reaction.
it gave a lot of
Gave it away.
credit to Applebee's.
Yep.
That's what the millionaires eat.
It is once again Tiffy time.
Lord, that's a lot.
It's Tiffy time.
Tiff said, if I'm going to scramble tonight, at least I can do it with alcohol in my system.
I get that.
Dude, Jandre the Giant was double fisting those gummy shark margarita drinks.
What's great, and I was like, I wonder if Jonathan drinks, was my thoughts when he got there. And then at one point it goes over and he's just like, boink, 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 boink. He's like playing with his drinks. I'm like, oh, Jonathan, drink.
He's like, thank you, Mr. Jeff. I'll eat 3 of these.
We also hear from Chrissy.
Oh,
Another drop.
good Lord, it's up here. Hold on.
There it is.
Chrissy is sleeping. Chrissy is sleeping. Chrissy.
It's important to play that drop because the drop came back around to its original purpose. On season 48, Chrissy Sarnowski was under-edited, and so I made this alert. And then it turns out that this Chrissy, who I thought was going to be doing a ton of speaking this season, has not done much speaking.
Hey, but tonight was her metamorphosis. She pulled out the razors.
Did you remember her last name?
Yes, I did.
That was a
Wild.
good pull.
Dude, that's
that was a good
crazy.
Chrissy
You
Sarnowski.
just said it.
I don't
and
know how
already
you have
forgot
a
it.
memory like that, Pete.
pull.
Like, I can't.
Is that what you said?
Jorgowski?
Sarnowski.
Sarnowski?
That's right.
How do you remember that?
I mean, that's pretty cool and all, but how about the Los Lonely Boys?
What?
Is that Train?
No, it's Los Lonely Boys. I didn't
what?
want to do Train again. They only have four songs.
Yeah, so Chrissy spoke, and
Chrissy.
Guys, pause this episode. I need like 30 minutes.
Chrissy Did you sail across the ocean?
Oh, wait, she
Did you
didn't
make
go
it
home.
through the
I'm good.
breaking waves?
And all of this is just to set up the fact that Chrissy said, you know what we're doing? We're eating good in the neighborhood.
That Applebee's overrated.
And then Brad, get it ready, because after Chrissy said this, it's Tiffy time.
Bring that down. I gotta do that.
It's Tiffy time.
Tiff does not want Chrissy on the jury. She's opening the next chapter of her Survivor game, and Chrissy can't be part of it. The great Chrissy-Tiffy war of season 50 may be coming soon. And now let's go to the old Callow Beach, where the mother-off is taking place. We've got Aubrey. Aubrey likes the group she's with, minus one person, that one person being Genevieve. Christian and Devins are on board to get Genevieve out, but Devins is a little bit nervous because Christian has immunity, Aubrey has an idol, so she's safe, and she said she's playing that, and Genevieve has a shot in the dark. But then we hear from Genevieve, who's talking to Joe, and this is when I think we all knew Genevieve was a goner. Genevieve's plan is to get Joe and Christian to vote out Rick Devins. She tries her best to drive a wedge between Christian and Devins.
Never going to happen.
I don't think they're going to work together.
I don't think they're gonna work together.
How are you feeling about Genevieve in this moment? Because as soon as she said, I want Christian to flip on Devins, I was like, okay, it's over. She's dead in the water.
Of course, you know, when you're watching it, you're thinking of every possibility that this won't absolutely demolish this person's game. I felt really bad, but I was blind, you know? I held to it very strongly all the way until the vote that it might not be her and that she had somehow pulled something off. But
look, I was so confident that Genevieve was not making it to the final five. I made a bet that if she did, I would get a tattoo of your guys' choosing. I did this the first time where I thought that she was such an unmemorable player. There's no way in her first season that she could make it to the finals. She almost did.
So close.
She got a lot of fans. She made a fan out of me, right? But in season 50, with this cast, the odds of any of them making it to the final five are astronomical. Someone has to do it, right? But it was never going to be Genevieve. There's just no way.
I thought that it might be her, though. Like, I really thought that Genevieve would have done better a second time at the game. I just thought that she had that ability. And
she was playing hard, and you got to give her credit.
But just, I think Devins and Christian, like, their bond it was just too strong, and her argument wasn't strong enough. Like, just wasn't.
No, it's that if she was on any other team for this challenge, this Blood Moon night, she could have made it through, I think. But she was just playing way too hard. She had such a vendetta against Aubrey. That's twice now that's happened in season 50 where we see a player so consumed by hatred that they play too hard, overshow their hand, and then get sent home that same night. We saw it last week with the guy whose name we couldn't remember.
Yeah, but
Charlie.
At least Genevieve wasn't fuming in her confessionals.
I felt like she was controlled, but she just couldn't break through.
What did we see happen when the merge happened? She immediately went to everyone on the beach and said, "Hey, did you hear about Aubrey? Hey, did you hear about Aubrey? Hey, did you hear about Aubrey?"
Well, and you know why
I thought
she
that was
did
a pretty
that?
good idea.
She did that because she was feeling, what was it, jubilant, guiltless, and a little mischievous.
Jonathan, if that was such a good idea, how come Aubrey's still here and Genevieve isn't?
Because Aubrey's not a threat. She's not going to win.
Hey,
that's the truth.
How about a little plain white tease? They're train adjacent.
Yeah.
They're train adjacent.
Train white tees?
Good. Ooh, good one, John. I'm going to start calling you John.
Hey, John.
Yeah, what happened?
Great contribution.
Dear John.
Great contribution, John.
Thank you.
Hey, Jonathan. Great contribution.
I wasn't sure if it really was until I heard that recording, so.
And now to the old Sela group. D is on top. She has the immunity necklace. Mi gente Latino, viva la raza. She's tight with Emily and Sari. So she said, Colby and Coach, you're going to shake and roll over for me because you're my little puppies tonight.
I didn't
She should have said little bitches.
Yeah.
My little puppies.
I got to be honest with you. I bet she did. And
I bet she did.
they
They had to redo it. They're like, hey, you can't say that, but we think this is a really fun line. Can you say puppies?
Yeah, so here, I'll redo it, and I'll say what she originally said.
Oh, yeah.
Colby and Coach, you're going to shake and roll over from me because you're my little bitches tonight.
I like how you added some zest to it. I like that.
So, bitch number 1, Colby. he's really struggling with his foot. He thinks it's a stress fracture or a torn ligament. So he says he's a sitting duck. Then cut to little bitch number 2, Coach. And he says, Colby is a freaking sitting duck. He sucks. But
yeah, what was up with that?
But Coach may have made a mistake here. He decided to tell Dee that Emily was targeting her last night. And Dee said, why didn't you tell me last night? And Coach was like, I don't know.
This might be my favorite Coach confessional of the season so far. They cut back to him after him making this mistake, and he just goes, God, that was so stupid of me. I made a terrible mistake. She goes, why didn't you tell me last night? And I was like, that's a great question. Why didn't I tell you last night? And then I just started stuttering. Jesus, Coach.
He said it won't happen again, though.
I think it's going to happen again.
So Dee tells Emily about what Coach said, and they're both on the same page. They want Coach gone because they think that maybe Colby's going to get medevaced. So you vote out Coach. Colby could get medevaced, which we now know is what would have happened. But in comes Sari. Sari doesn't think Colby is going to be willing to leave the game. Sari thinks that Colby has much more of an impact to his alliance, and if he's left in, then it's going to be more dangerous than keeping Coach. What do you think of that, Bran?
I mean, if I believe that they should have voted Coach. Like, I think they're right. I think that the plan that Dee kind of came up with to vote Coach out and then to just let whatever is going to happen to Colby, let happen to Colby, was the smart move. I don't know what happened. I mean, I know
I think I know what happened.
I know what
I don't even
said.
I think they manipulated this in the edit. I think it was very clear that Colby was going because Jeff, they were going to medevac him. And then it was like, please let me just get to tribal where they can vote me out. I don't think at any point.
Do you think it's manipulated, or do you think that Colby went up to Serena and was like, hey, just fight for me? Like, I need somebody to.
What I think is that they found a conversation that Sari had talking about how they should get rid of Colby, and they just put it in that right place.
I mean, Sari was very clearly wanting to keep Colby in the game and trying to convince Emily and Dee of that.
Yeah.
But so what you're saying is that Colby and Jeff had a handshake deal,
yes,
to get Colby to tribal.
So what I saw in the interview this morning was they were going to medevac him, but he was able to convince them to let him stay until tribal.
I will say, if there was one person that is playing the season that I could see Jeff being like, let's let him go out on his own terms,
Colby.
It would be Colby.
And I think that's why we get such this emotional end of his journey. What he was saying in the interview with Mike Bloom is that he didn't want his last time playing Survivor to end with a big question mark of a medevac.
Wait, can I be Mike and you'll be Colby?
Yeah, let's do that.
Hey, so Colby.
That's pretty good.
Wait, what was the I don't even remember what I was.
By saying, tell us about what happened last night.
Okay, so Colby, can you tell us about what happened last night?
God, man.
Really good. PD, this is your best idea yet. That was worth it.
Hey, Colby, could you tell us about what happened last night?
God, man. Bloom, dude. I mean, my foot was it was messed up, and it was worse than I was letting on. Torn ligaments probably, and they were going to pull me from the game, but this was going to be my last time out there in Fiji. I didn't want to go out like that. I wanted to have my torch snuffed, and so, Probst let me fight it out, and so I could go to tribal, and then, what happened.
You can't spell PD without D.
All right. I think we really nailed it there, Chase.
Thanks.
So Camilla, she feels good. She's got Tiff, she's got Jandre, and they can just write Chrissy's name down. We know from earlier in the episode, Tiff wants Chrissy gone too. So we hear from Chrissy about how much she's enjoyed her time in the game. And she's telling Camilla and Tiff if it's her last night in the game, then she wants to go out joyfully.
Yes.
So call an ambulance, but not for Chrissy.
That's right.
Because Chrissy doesn't actually think she's going anywhere.
This was awesome.
This is why I drafted Chrissy number one. This type of play. This is the Chrissy that I remember.
Cutthroat Chrissy.
But cutthroat, but uses kind of that mom energy to really let your guard down and be able to manipulate the game the way that you want to. This was the Chrissy that I remember. This is what I wanted to see more of. I'm happy that we got to see it because it made me feel less crazy.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
up to this point, I was like, I'm crazy for drafting Chrissy number 1. And I still might be. But
Yeah.
this
No.
sequence at least made me be like, oh, right. This is Chrissy. I mean, it makes sense.
What an incredible gameplay move to pull two of her, like, the kind of, like, female alliance members and just be like, hey, just so you know you might feel guilty about sending me home tonight. Don't feel guilty. It's all going to be okay. And then turn around to the camera and be like, yeah, I'm sending one of them home.
Yeah. So Chrissy goes to Stephanie and she says, me, you, and Jonathan are cut from the same cloth. Steph says, I think it should be Camila tonight. And of course, Stephanie pronounced that name wrong. I'm sure there's another name that starts with K-A-M that she also mispronounces.
Can you just say it again, though?
Camila.
Oh, I forgot about this whole conversation.
But that's besides the point. Camila is beside the pronunciation is besides the point. The point is that Chrissy has life in the game. She quoted Camila's backing up the bus confessional. Backing it up, reversing it.
We're backing it up for 50.
We're backing it for 50.
Jacking it for 50.
Jacking it for 50.
But it all hinges on Jandre the Giant. So now let's go to Blood Moon Tribal numero uno.
Can I just really, I do think it's important to say that as Chrissy was talking to Jandre, she continued to use the phrase that the two of them are cut from the same cloth.
Yes.
And I will say, didn't love that.
Yeah.
I didn't love that.
Why?
And they're talking about how, who's not cut from the same cloth, Camilla.
Yeah.
And I don't love it. I'll be honest. I know I did a whole thing about how Chrissy's my girl. You didn't get that from that?
Other people did, Brand. You're not alone. A lot of people were talking about it last
I am
night.
going to believe the best in Chrissy and not believe that what she was talking about there is that.
Because you also included Stephanie in that, right? If I remember correctly.
Stephanie and
Threads,
Jandre.
Yeah. She said that Stephanie and Jandre and her are cut from the same cloth.
This is another one of the misogynist attacks.
Oh, Jesus
okay?
Christ.
That's what keeps getting hurled over at Team PD and Stephanie and now Chrissy.
This is what I'll say about my girl Chrissy.
Let me give you a little hint about life real quick, PD. Another little hint about life. When you act the victim when you're winning by so much makes you unlikable.
So much winning that we're getting tired of it.
We're getting tired
very tired of it.
This is what I will just say. I'm going to believe the best about my girl Chrissy and believe that she was talking specifically about gameplay.
Yes.
That they are Jandre is an old school type player. That's what she meant by that. I'm going to choose to believe that, although I will admit doesn't look good.
On the surface, you might be able to read into some things. I think that like an old school hustle, loyalty, respect kind of player is what they're talking about.
Yeah, Chrissy famous for her hustle, loyalty, and respect.
Exactly. And Chase, stop with the misogyny.
What did I do?
You know what you did. Okay, it's Blood Moon time. Let's go to Tribal.
I love a good Blood Moon.
Play your favorite song.
My favorite song?
Hey, play your favorite song.
I never said it was my favorite song. I said it was one of the most famous songs of all time.
Hey, play your favorite song, Chase.
Werewolves.
When does he howl? Yeah! Blood Moon on Survivor.
Yeah, I like that.
Hey,
Blood
how
Moon
come
on Survivor.
That intro sounds like the same chord progression, maybe the same key, and definitely feels similar tempo to Sweet Home Alabama.
It's because it is. And it's the same exact as All Summer Long by Kid Rock. Not to bring up Kid Rock. This is Werewolf Bar Mitzvah from 30 Rock.
Brand, can you play my favorite song, which is Johnny CXC?
Oh, yeah.
Johnny Sexy.
Johnny Sexy. What's that? It's a blood moon?
Is that a blood moon? Everybody
the blood moon is coming for us.
One small step for man.
On the blood moon.
Blood moon.
Gabon.
Really good.
Okay, so it's Tiffy time. You don't have to play it again if you don't want.
It's
Okay.
Tiffy
I
time.
don't know when I'll have another opportunity. I don't know what next week looks like.
Okay, let's embrace it. It's Tiffy time, everybody.
It's Tiffy time. It's Tiffy time.
I should have remixed that.
Oh.
into
Hey,
Tiffy time.
Yeah, work on that for next week.
Yeah, I got you.
So it's Tiffy time. Tiffany talked about how in one of her favorite video games, the Blood Moon is where all the monsters that you already killed come out of the ground and try to kill you.
And Camilla's like, yep,
Yep.
can confirm.
And the bones are their money.
And so are the worms.
Yeah, but they pull your hair up, but not out.
Right.
Hey, when she was saying this, and Jeff seemed really excited about it, I was like, is he about to reveal that all of my eliminated players are coming back from the dead and rejoining the game?
Yeah, so what I thought it was that Q and Banu were going to come up from out of the ground. But that didn't happen. Jeff asked John Dre, what's the opportunity in this twist? And John Dre said, well, Mr. Jeff, this is the Blood Moon, and it's a great time to draw a line in the sand and see where people stand.
And that's really wild coming from him because he is the in-between. It is up to him
He's
to make the deciding.
line
Yeah, he's the one
in
that
the
makes
sand.
So let's find out
Very big line.
where he stands.
a huge line.
We have 1 vote Chrissy, 1 vote Camila.
Please don't.
That'd be the last time I do that.
Give her her respect.
Okay, 1 vote Chrissy, 1 vote Camilla, 2 votes Chrissy, 2 votes Camilla. We're tied. And the first victim of the Blood Moon and the 8th player eliminated from Survivor 50 is Camilla.
Dude, that's a big loss. That's
It
a
is.
big loss for season
Yeah.
50.
I was talking about it last week, how watching Camilla, it bothered me because she wasn't on my team. It was a decision I made, a decision I'm happy with, ultimately.
All things considered.
But still, seeing her leave the game is very sad for me. She's a player that I have a lot of respect for.
It was a
I was
sad
sad.
vote out.
I was
Yeah, just
sad.
in
Yeah,
general.
that was rough.
Yeah.
She had a good attitude about it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did she
You
say?
skunks.
No,
She said,
she
"You
didn't say you
skunks."
skunks, but she said like
I can't
what did
remember.
I can't
Oh,
remember
she
exactly.
said she talked about Jonathan and she's like,
Oh,
drag
almost
that
like-
guy. Drag
Yeah,
that
yeah,
drag him
drag
through the
that
mud?
guy.
Drag that
drag
guy
that man through the mud.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dang,
yeah.
dude. She
That's
put a
crazy.
hit out on him on her way out the door. That's badass.
She did.
Yeah.
So rest in peace, Camilla. You will be missed.
And you will be blessed.
And you will.
That's kind of adjacent to Train.
Yeah, dude, this is all
Yeah.
train adjacent,
Yeah.
train Jason.
Let's go to the
Yeah.
second Blood Moon.
Ow.
Blood Moon number 2. Christian said that he's glad he's wearing immunity because otherwise he'd be Applewood smoked.
Oh yeah,
I
and
wonder how
Jeff
long he
ate that
thought
up.
about that.
Christian's so good,
And I
man.
love how after Christian delivered the joke, his eyes were just wide open, staring right at Jeff, and he didn't stop that expression. It was
No.
just like stuck there after. But
God, he's
How
so
long do
cool.
you think he pondered over that joke before
how long
tribal?
did Christian ponder?
You know, he ponders his
Ponderosa.
orb. Good one, Brand. Great contribution.
Pondered those though? Yeah.
Genevieve tells Jeff that she believes it's her going tonight, but she also has a shot in the dark. And when we go to the votes, Genevieve opts to play that shot in the dark, and Genevieve is not safe.
Yeah. I love that during the entire sequence, Aubrey had her hand on her idol like
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
gun at a duel. Like, yeah,
Poster.
if at the minute that Jeff was going to say safe, she was going to be like, well, here
Dude,
then.
the way that they put that together had me on the edge of my
Yeah,
seat.
me
The
too.
suspense was there, brother. It was going to be epic if it said safe. Then she pulled out her idol, and then who's going home? Who's
Yeah.
going home? They're going to have to revote.
Could have been great.
Gosh, but you know who is going home?
That's right.
Genevieve's going home, baby. I'm not getting a tattoo. I only make bets that I know I can win. You think I would have put my body on the line if I wasn't 100% positive that Genevieve
Yeah.
wasn't going to make it to the final
Yes.
five?
Wait,
Yeah, I
Chase.
think
Let
you would've.
me me do my little spiel, and then come in hot, screaming about.
Well, the
Genevieve.
moment's gone. You just go ahead.
No. I'm leaving all this in, and we're gonna redo it. So, Genevieve unanimously becomes the 9th person eliminated from Survivor 50, and then she gives her coat to Aubrey.
Yeah, it was really nice.
No, Chase, scream.
No, I already
Come on.
did it.
No,
the moment's
do it.
gone. Now it's disingenuous.
Come on, Chase,
dude.
scream.
No, Man, I'm going to pay for you to take some improv classes.
You know what'll make? Do you know what'll make him scream?
The layer.
and you see, this is a little peeling back the kimono behind our lives. That last joke was funny because there was an incident where I was working with Chase and another person, and Chase did a bit that the other person didn't like, and then he wanted to fire Chase and then pay for him to get comedy lessons.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of traumatic. I don't know if you guys have ever worked really hard on something and then be told, hey, I'm going to pay for you to take comedy lessons.
Yeah.
So do you know, like, when are you starting those?
Say at the same time I'm starting the improv.
Yeah. We're going together.
Good.
Yeah. Now let's go to the final tribal of the blood moon, where it gets a
Chase is
little.
going to come back from improv class doing only fart jokes. He's going to be, I get it now.
Yeah. So
Yes, and
we're at the third tribal here, where it gets a little emotional. It's been about 15 years since Coach and Colby have been to a tribal council, and Colby talks about how he's the easy target, but even with the highs and lows and the foot injury, Colby's had more fun this time than all of his other Survivor experiences, because Colby came into this with a different attitude. He was choosing to find the joy in this season, and he talked about how half of his life has transpired since Survivor Australia. He's been in his 50s, and this is the decade of reflection. And he's reflected on his life and how Survivor's woven through so much of it. It's introduced him to many people that he loves and cares about. And with his voice breaking, he said, I just appreciate the opportunity to come back here and play one more time.
Man, this moment made me emotional. How did you feel about it, Jonathan?
I felt like emotional because it felt okay. I felt two different ways, which was one, it felt very serious and it felt very endearing, where you see them being like, we're the pioneers, look at us, like we've done this. And then the other part of me was like, we are watching a game show. Like it would hit me every now and then.
No,
like, where
dude.
I was like,
There's 25 years of history in this, dude.
Yeah.
And the fact that the three of them, this is what season 50 is all about. It's what I wanted from it, was watching these old legends come in, play with a bunch of new era players, and just have this moment of the past 25 years of Survivor.
Yeah,
And
Jonathan. Have you ever inspired anybody?
Yeah,
Jonathan. Jonathan, have you ever
not
ridden on a
once.
motorcycle with Rosie O'Donnell? No, you haven't.
No.
So shut up. You
know
don't
if I want
understand the legacy.
Rosie O'Donnell.
I mean, just think about how much Survivor means to us.
yes.
And it's magnified by 1,000.
Because they actually played the game.
Yeah.
Yes.
So think about fans of the game, Jonathan.
I know.
If you can.
I know. And I was just saying,
Hey, put your own personal feelings
be,
aside and have some empathy for others for once, maybe.
I was just saying I thought they were being ridiculous. No, I wasn't saying that. What I was trying to say is that I would be watching it and I would be feeling something, and then I would be like, oh, but like how, like what happens after this? You know, like they continue to do kind of the things they've done, and they still have that legacy. They
John,
were
let me
acting
ask you
like
this.
they were dying.
Let me ask you this. Did you grow up going to summer camp?
Yeah, I did.
Do you have a lot of emotional ties to your time growing up connected to summer camp?
He's going to say no.
Yeah, well.
Jonathan, did you ever at the end of a week cry because you were sad you were leaving your friends that you've had for 1 week?
I don't know.
At summer camp? I never went to summer camp growing up, so I'm really playing out of my own field here.
And that is, again, what I said to Kristen last night, was I was like, this is their summer camp experience. So that, I get that. Yeah. But yes, I thought it was very endearing, and what can I say? I'm a killjoy, fellas.
See, I specifically asked Jonathan because I knew he was going to say the wrong thing.
And just like, I mean,
That's
I was
what I'm
thinking
here
about
for.
it too, just like Donaldson. You know, I really appreciate Survivor.
Yeah.
And the community that it's given to all of us, you know, all the people on the Patreon.
That's
Did
right.
you honestly, Chase, get emotional?
I did
Like
get
you
emotional.
teared up?
I wouldn't say that real tears happened, but I felt it in my heart.
PD, did you get emotional?
I didn't, but I was also like Colby, you know, reflecting.
Because I have memories in my life, even though they're not that long ago, of watching Survivor. You know,
Last
like
week.
in 2020, my favorite summer ever was in the summer of 2020. I got sent home from college, And I spent the whole summer binging Survivor from season 1 with Elizabeth.
2020 is classically everyone's favorite summer.
Yeah, it was a great summer for all around. You know, everyone's second favorite summer? This summer.
Mm-hmm. I was not emotional, for those of you that are wondering.
I wasn't either,
But
Brandon. You and me were cold-hearted.
I care. And I am bummed to see Colby go. I will say I was more like, I'm happy that he came back.
Yeah, me too.
I'm happy he did it.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to be moving on.
But I'm happy for Survivor in the same way that Colby is, because it introduced Bran into our lives.
Yeah.
Survivor brought Bran to us.
I was about to say, 10, 15 years from now, I will look back at this period of my life with so much fondness, and I would get emotional again.
Think of all the people that we've inspired.
Yeah, all of the Mergies at home who really take something from our show.
I can't wait to find out about all the little Mergies that are going to be born and named after us, like Colby.
Yeah, I can't wait to meet season 50 party girl. That's one name.
Yes,
I can't wait to meet Jack.
Jack. Oh yeah, many cats named Jack after this season.
Yeah, so Colby was emotional. Sari was also emotional. Had tears in her eyes talking about.
I do cry anytime I see Sari cry. So there is that.
Every time Sari cries, I think, why is she still here?
Just leave. Okay, so Sari was talking about how honored she was to be thought of as a person who's paved the way for others. And to close it out, Coach gave us some ancient wisdom from an allegedly Japanese proverb. We don't know. Could be from anywhere. But he said, we make war tonight, but with a clean heart. So time for the vote. It is a unanimous vote. And the 10th person eliminated from Survivor 50 is Colby Donaldson. And as he leaves the game, he told everybody to find the joy in the game.
Find the joy. Okay.
Can we get a check on that Japanese proverb, by the way?
Did anybody Google that one?
I'm not even going to try.
Yeah.
It's best to assume no.
We'll just assume it is a real thing.
I'm going to look it
the
up.
The Tidewalker isn't known to lie. So.
No.
All right, guys. Hey, makingthemerge.store.
Oh, did you think the episode was over?
I've got to go, so yes.
Okay, well, I mean, I did have something.
Okay,
if you've got a little bit longer.
Yep, let's hear it.
So Colby, he was somebody who inspired me this season, and I wanted to make a little song for about this song is specifically about the 2-week period that he thought that maybe him and Stephanie could work together.
Okay.
No.
She said, I've seen you in here before.
That's right. Maybe a time or two.
I said, we played this a time or two.
Wow.
She said, hello, my name is Stephanie.
Yeah.
And we've got the same political views. We both need an alliance tonight.
Woo!
And you're the only cowgirl in this place. And if you're up for a rodeo, I'll put a big Texas smile on your face. I said, Steph, I ain't as good as I once was. I've got a few years on me now. But there was a time, the Outback was my prime, when I could really lay it down.
You didn't even change most of the words.
And if you need a challenge, beast, well, Steph, I might have just enough. 'Cause I ain't as good as I once was. But I was thinking, maybe we could work together. Maybe me and you. I was just thinking maybe we're gonna work together. There's something about me and you has me thinking we could work together.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
That was, I mean, you couldn't have picked a better song. I did not see that coming. That was incredible.
Thank you.
And you wanted to leave.
I didn't want to.
And I had to stop you because maybe I had a little song for Colby.
I didn't mean, so when I said that, maybe we can work together, I didn't mean for this to become a bit.
Well, it became one because I liked the way that you said it so much. I just enjoyed repeating it.
And now it's a chart-topping Making the Merge single.
Dude, I mean, that might be my favorite one.
It's great. It's so good.
The fact that you didn't even have to change most of the words because it applied to this situation so
It did.
well.
It's perfect.
He did put a big Texas smile on her face.
Sure did.
Texas smile
exactly
on
right.
your face.
This was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You know what I think would be
Beautiful,
good if during we're out of time, but maybe during the sanctuary we talk about whether or not we actually like the blood moon.
That's a good idea. We didn't really get to get into that.
We can,
Are
But
we
luckily,
doing?
we talked a lot about our feelings.
Are we doing a sanctuary this week?
I don't know.
Yeah, we can. We need to do the call-in show soon.
We do need to do that. We'll do that.
I need to be
like
a part of that this time.
in 2 or 3 weeks. You were part of the first hour.
We did it
last
week
time.
7 last time.
But I think next sanctuary we should have Brand's co-host Dan on the show and get his Survivor thoughts.
There you go.
That'd be fun. All right. MakingTheMerch.store, Patreon. We talk live during every episode every Wednesday. Yeah. Nah. It's Danny Phantom. It sounds like the Danny Phantom theme song.
A little bit. You got to hit us with some 8 o'clock delight, too.
That's one small step for
You're about to hear some ads that help keep the lights on here in the old studio. Thanks for listening or don't listen. It's really up to you at this point. It's at the end of the show. I mean, you're listening to me. Hi. But here they come. I promise they're coming. Yep, here they are. Happy day.